All right, what's up, party people? We're back with another episode of D&D. What happened last time, CB6 and co?
We're trying to go out with Steph's character,
Vervain.
Vervain.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We
I got it in one.
the
Really
group went out into the
amping up that
Jorge's.
entertainment value.
The group went out into the Jorge's and stumbled across a cute little fuzzy armored bear and decided that instead of killing it, they wanted to befriend said bear, who brought them back to his owner's cabin.
Yeah.
Where their owner was sick. Well, not owner. Their cohabitant. Cohabitant was sick.
Partner?
Their partner. Well, we don't know if they're partners.
Friend?
I
Lover,
don't know if they're partners. Yeah.
Companion.
Yeah. Their human companion was ill, and then the group went out to save said companion.
Her name's Miley.
Miley, yeah, of the Cyrus family. And as they returned and cured said individual, Miley told us about like the water and how that helped us in the wild, and the temple, like Khet's temple underneath the building that may or may not be still there. Who's to say?
All right. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to recap from last episode?
Oh, we got bear armor.
Yes.
We're trying to go back, into the basement.
I think that was the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basement, which almost got burned down, but didn't.
All right. Well,
Why didn't you just say friend, Sean?
What's that?
You had so many words, companion and cohabitant. You could have just said
We
friend.
don't know their relationship. We can't judge.
Friend is so simple-minded. This is a bear with a suit of armor.
It's a complicated
It's more
relationship.
than just friends.
It's companions.
Okay, I don't know if you have a pet that you put in armor. would you think more highly of them?
And this is when
I will put Joy in armor.
And this is when any visitor on our YouTube
Oh,
page.
all right.
This is the minute mark.
Yeah.
Has Joy made an appearance in the background so that Steph knows who Joy is?
Did we show Joy? JD, come here.
Okay. While we're doing that, CB, since as we start most episodes,
Don't go.
would you like a premonition or an echo?
Premonition this time.
Mhm.
No, echo. Wait. They're
This is
both
where
so tantalizing. I'll go with premonition. That's fine.
Okay. All right. As the rest of the group is now getting used to you just kind of going blank every now and then. CB,
Sorry.
you find yourself in a dark cave-like tunnel. The floor below your feet seems to be kind of tapering off, going downwards or at an angle. The floor is at an angle. As you kind of lean in towards going down the path, you feel your feet are frozen, stiff. Your body can't move. All of a sudden, you kind of see what looks like a green gas filling along your feet, like water filling in this chamber. As this gas starts to creep in around you, it starts to fill in to your waist, to your shoulders. As it's climbing over your head, you almost get a sense of impending, almost like drowning. And that's when you snap awake.
It's called an anxiety episode.
Yeah. Fucking get those once a week. Maybe he wakes up and is like, cool. The normal one.
All right.
Wait. Does this happen to you often? You guys didn't react at all to your friend just passing out.
He gets.
It does.
Kind
Yeah, it
of.
happens kind of often.
Yeah.
He just kind of like stops mid-step and then he just picks up again.
Another I don't know if it's called vision or what, but another,
Premonition.
maybe some people will call it a premonition. Explain it to them. Save the audience some time.
Oh, no, wait. That sounds more like an echo. I've read about those.
It's definitely a premonition.
Wow, we got Andrea trolling.
Mhm.
I love it.
Rare form.
Any opportunities, so I take the
I'm
ones
here.
that I-
I'm here for
Mhm.
it.
All right. So,
Yeah, he doesn't really talk about it. We're not really sure what's going
Well,
on.
I just talked about it.
Yeah, but you don't explore it. We're just letting you kind
No,
of
I
deal.
don't explore it. Nobody's asked me.
Well,
What's up with that?
Yeah,
Let's spend the next 3 hours talking about it.
we asked you what you think about it, and you've sort of never been able to connect the dots. So
Maybe the dots I needed to connect were the friends along the way. That's all I got.
to answer your question, this is why we don't talk to him about it.
I have
You
no
all
idea.
you all seem very emotionally available people.
I do believe this is why he's not a friend. He's a friend and not a companion.
I'm a work acquaintance.
Not even up to the word colleague yet.
Yeah.
okay.
It's to build that kind of relationship.
Okay. So, what are you guys up to? What's your plan? What's your next move?
Well,
Down the
so
stairs.
the other thing is we should decide if we want to go to the pond with the replenishing water, and we should decide which order we want to do that in.
That was a couple days away, right? It was
Yeah, I
for
think
like
so.
we're close to. Yeah, like not to push. Like if I remember correctly, we're close to the house, and it's a couple days away to the pond.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it on the way?
Pond is past.
Yeah, but it's not.
But
Like,
if we're thinking like logically, if we go to the house, we're already half exhausted, and then we have to do this temple of death. Or we go to the water, get some water, rest up, and then we do the temple of death.
Yeah, that's my wonder.
sure.
I will say, I kind of left Sonder and didn't put anybody in charge in my absence. So we do have to go back there at some point. Because, you know, the city might just, you know, catch fire while we're not there or something like that. I don't know. But still.
I think the question is whether our DM would need to take a quick break if we choose the pond versus if we choose the thing.
No, I'm good to go either way. I just want to know what you guys are planning to do.
Now
Say
the
it slowly and
pond,
see how he reacts. The paw, the base. Oh,
You
his
guys,
eyes went up
pond will be
higher.
the pond will be a 3-day excursion, will it not?
Mhm.
All right.
Which means it's 3 days back to the house.
And don't we get exhausted the more time we spend out in the Horace?
Mhm.
But the pond can help us not do that. So if we take enough,
I don't know how are people how are you folks doing? Like if we go into a temple in this state, I believe one of us just blew up a few days ago.
I think we should go to the temple.
Yeah, I don't think we value your opinion. You've made some pretty awful choices lately, miss.
You just hear in the background Miley, oh snap.
I think my opinion and my decisions are just as valid as everyone else's.
They're questionable.
They are very questionable lately.
Well, I'm going to the temple.
Not the pond. I
think I have enough resources to get to the temple and the pond. But we would have to, if we go to the temple, we're gonna have to come back to the town. We could do the temple and then we could do the pond and then come to the temple on our way back and then go to the town when we would need like a bit longer of a break. But right now I have enough energy to get me to the pond for sure, I think, unless we run into something really dangerous, knock on wood.
so the
but not the temple first and then the pond. That's too much.
I think that's going to be too difficult because we're going to be exhausted. If we go to the temple first, then I think it's likely we'll have to go back to town. We won't be able to go straight. We won't be able to go to the pond.
I think we might want to do that anyway. Ilis just got to get back, like,
Okay.
formally put somebody in charge, and we might need to go back to town after we do the temple anyway.
Here's
Okay.
the other devil's advocate. We get to the temple and there's a building collapsed on it, and we spend multiple days clearing out that building
Mhm.
We'll be
to get to
protected.
whatever's below it.
We'll be protected. I know it will be okay.
No.
No.
I don't know.
Good thought.
No, but
Yeah,
Can you
early.
elaborate on how we'll be protected?
I feel a draw to this temple. I think that we missed it the first time around, and there's more to it. And I think the fates are pointing to go there.
holy fuck, maybe she did die and now it's calling her.
Back to the grave.
I'd like to see the temple too. I think that's where we need to go next. I do think we needed the pond, but I think it might make more sense to just do temple and then town and then pond.
Vervain, what do
I'm
you think?
fine with either.
Well, I would need to either actually no, nobody notices when I'm not in the apothecary. I can just leave stuff for people there to pick up.
It'd be good to stay out for a few days.
That was my intention, to come out and do some harvesting.
Well, does anybody have a way that I could just send a message back to the town and then that's like not an issue?
I don't know.
Chance?
Does anyone have message?
No.
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 Well, let me double check actually. I don't think I do. No.
No, I could
I do.
guarantee
You
you
do?
guys
But it's
that.
100. Yeah, it's only 120 feet though.
Yeah, so that won't.
Alright.
To be fair, I said a way to send a message.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe I could get a little critter to carry a note. I'm worried that if we go to the temple first and the temple turns out to be some really big labyrinth underneath, we're going to be very ill prepared without a way to actually rest here.
Do we know if the temple? I'm fine to go to water then. Do we like? Does the Jorge's count? Do our characters know, or can I recall if the Jorge's like affect people underground?
I don't think you have any experience underground. You know?
What about Vervain? Has Vervain got experience in this area? Living in a cave?
Give me a history check, Vervain.
I also think Miley said that it affects you even if you're indoors because she lives indoors in the Jorge's and still needs the water. But what do you think, Vervain?
Net 20 for a 23.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
I will say that in your exploration for different types of plant materials, looking for different species, you ventured into a cave or two in your time, specifically looking for mushrooms, fungi, things that are subterranean, that are maybe a little bit more exotic. And you've definitely felt that the pervasiveness of the Jorge's has extended below ground. And similar effects in those cave systems.
All right, I'm fine to go to the water then. I'm not like strong opinion either way. I really want to go to the temple, but we could like I'm fine to go to the water first.
Unless we think that the temple's gonna be ransacked or someone else is gonna come out this way, but I don't know how like popular it is. But
Well, I'm worried because it's going to be 3 days to the water. I just think there's stuff that's going to go down in that temple that we're going to miss out on.
Okay. I was leaning towards going to the water, but if we want to do the temple, then I would advocate we go back to town. I guess we'll have to anyways. So
Unless we don't need to. Like if the temple's quick, then we go under the water. But we
Mhm.
plan to go back to town.
I don't know if you recall, as mentioned, like the temple's like an hour or two away.
Yeah.
Let's just go and see what it's like.
Oh,
if it's
for
a huge,
context.
intricate thing, we can
Yeah.
go back. If not, let's just
All right.
see.
Decision made.
Okay.
Okay. So as you
Alright.
start traveling towards the temple, direction pointed out to you by Miley. As you're traveling through the Jorge's, there's always, I give you like the complication roll. I had Steph roll that pre-session, and she rolled that you guys would all fully heal up. So if you are injured, you are back to full health.
Thanks,
That
Steph.
was not lovely.
And rested.
Nope, just health. Just health.
What do you want?
So
That's ominous.
Yeah.
I can only do so much.
I would say in context, I think Vervain was collecting plants along the way and applying them to the party to kind of help.
Here, eat this. It'll make you feel better.
No.
Yeah.
Don't ask questions. Just eat it.
No, I imagine it more like you're just randomly sticking stuff to our faces, and you just are like, and you walk away. We're like,
If anyone asks, I'll explain, but I like only use the Latin names of plants and don't offer any other
Mhm.
anything else.
that's the hope.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
So easily enough, you are able to make it to the site of the cabin. That standing in front of you is a smoldering rubble wreckage
Oh.
of
I thought you meant the face.
the cabin.
Older face.
That seems to have a couple embers still holding on, but it's largely been burned down. It's been over a day since you lit this thing ablaze. The rubble seems to be collapsed in on itself. Some of it is extended out. Yes, you are standing before this cabin. And if you want, I've started the session, so we have the old map still up from last time. And I should mark that the spiders are all dead.
Good.
So
Wasn't
Really,
it?
you don't want to leave one alive who managed to survive the fire just as you did all this damage.
no, I'm gonna do haunted flame spider as a encounter in a couple sessions. from now.
Perfect. Love that.
How do I see the map again?
On your D&D page, there's a
Yeah.
play button in the top right. Just
Yeah.
click that and it'll open a new window with the map.
Perfect, thank you.
If I remember correctly, there.
Oh my god, it's all burnt.
Yeah,
It is the whole thing.
Guys, come on.
that was on them.
No.
No.
Nobody believes that.
Why do I find that hard to believe?
If I remember correctly, there's an entrance from the back. So I think we could go around that way, and that's closer to the basement, right?
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen it. We were down
Oh,
there. We
yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys had this whole thing where you went downstairs, then upstairs, then downstairs, then upstairs. There's
You
a whole-
know.
All right, yeah. So as you guys feel free to move yourselves around on where you'd like to go. We're not in like any order right now, so
Go to the back.
Yeah.
This is the back, like
It's
up
right
here.
It's right here.
No, that's the side entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the back entrance up here was like the way they exited.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's right. It was a ladder.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll go
we don't. Do we see it still on fire, smoldering? Like,
it's just like some leftover embers. There's like it's still warm, but
still warm.
there is no like active flames in this.
okay.
As you were looking around, if you want to give me an investigation check, just to get a sense of, you're looking for that door, is what I gathered.
Yeah.
Wait, everyone went around the back.
CB's looking towards the woods to see if anything's coming. He doesn't really notice anything.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
15 for me.
14.
11.
14.
Yeah, as you're looking around, there is a lot of rubble. You probably have to do some work to clear some of this out. It may take an hour or two to just try and get some of these ashen logs off some of the collapsed stonework to get access to it. But since you've been here before, I would say you have a general idea where that access was. So I think it'll just take you time to find it rather than having trouble figuring out if there's an entrance there or not.
Can I transform into a bear and start like clearing out with my bare hands?
Yeah, sure. As you start ripping stuff up, I think it takes you about half hour to an hour to do this. So in that time, as you guys are working, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to try something,
Sure.
but if anyone else has anything they want to do first.
Go ahead.
Vane's just gonna ask, what exactly is it that we are looking for? Is it a thing, a person?
I think we're looking for a door for right now. And it's related to those kids. The kids that we told you about, the ones we're trying to find. Because they've been like kidnapped by someone who isn't gonna be nice to them. The last place we saw them was here, and we clearly missed something in the basement, the door. So there's probably a reason why they were holed up here for a little bit in the middle of the Jorge's. And we missed something because the house was on fire. A few of us were pretty badly injured, and I saw them run north. So they kept going into the Jorge's, and I just couldn't keep up. Maybe there's a clue here that we missed, or something along those lines. But this is also one of the temples of the gods that's in here, and I don't know how popular of a piece of knowledge that is. But it might be something that tells us.
Does the surface underneath, like as Riviera is clearing things out, is this like a stone surface foundation of the house that's leading to stairs or a basement?
The foundation was stone, but the building itself was largely made of wood, kind of collapsed onto it. Very, very old foundation. Like the wood building was not built at the same time as the foundation, like it was rebuilt on.
Okay. Well, once there's a little more area cleared of the foundation, Vervain's gonna go down and like put his hands down on the stone. And I'm gonna use one of my skills of stone cunning. So I get tremor sense within a range of 60 feet of me for 10 minutes. So I'd want to do this when we're closer to looking like we're gonna be going somewhere.
I like that. Give me a perception check, please.
That's awesome.
6.
All right. Maybe a little. It's been a bit since you've used this and been out in the world, so you don't really pick up much. But unless anyone else is doing anything else, you start to make way, finding that latch and that hatch to get down into the basement.
Before we go down,
Something before we go down too. You go first.
Yeah. And I'll say it lasts for 10 minutes, so it's within 60 feet of me. So I'm just gonna like rub my hands together and like touch the ground, all serious, and then don't really notice anything. Be like, okay, it's all right. I'll try. I can try again later.
Okay.
Okay.
hey CB, could you help me out with something here?
Sure, what do you need?
I'm not quite familiar with this armor. As I just like nudge out the bear armor from my pack while a bear. Any chance you can help a bear put this on?
Why do you think I have familiarity with that?
No, I'm just asking a friend.
Oh, okay. You asked me and you said you weren't familiar, so I thought you meant that I was for some reason. Yeah, I can help.
Immediately suspicious.
Why?
I'm not suspicious. I was just curious as to what the reason was. I didn't know we were friends. I thought you said we were work acquaintances.
Well, maybe we could be friends.
If I help out, maybe we could be friends.
I like you.
Yeah, so we're gonna like both try and like get on this bear.
Right, easy enough. You
Yeah.
get the armor slapped onto you. You find yourselves that hatch open, leading into the basement. Who's going in first? What's the order here?
Did you still want to do something?
Aleph is gonna hang back as they're clinking armor onto Riviera's bear form and is gonna kind of like meander closer to the forest and just like try and find a nest or a little bird of some sort. And when she does, she's just gonna wave and take out her old spellcasting focus that she hasn't needed since she got the book. This like little like emerald orb. And she's gonna just put it down and put the old pieces of melon that she's had in her pack all day long around the orb, and just gonna wave at the little bird again and then turn around and walk back.
Yeah, easy enough. That happens.
And I guess Eric, what is bear armor? What is this bear armor? What do I add?
It gives you whatever the natural armor of the bear stat is. You can add +2 to the AC.
Ooh, very cool.
Is this the order?
Okay. The door itself.
I'm asking. I'm not. I made it, and I.
For reference, so the door is too small for a bear to go through.
Do we make it bigger?
Remember last campaign, Eric, when I was like
All doors.
TV and all doors. And
all
everything
doors were
fit.
giant sized.
Yeah.
I like
Did you
Andrew's solution.
go sideways and like shimmy through?
Can I
Like,
go side?
you're like moving a couch through a door, and you have to like go
Okay,
through.
then-
Like,
Fine. Make me an acrobatics check to get through this door as a bear.
We can Winnie the Pooh you through the door.
Wait, does bear have a better acrobatics than I do? That is my next-
Probably not.
Do you even want to stay a bear? We didn't ask.
I do. Bear, what's Dex? Bear does have better acrobatics than Riviera.
how's that possible?
Dexterity is
It's
a
a-
jump stat.
It's a 14.
All right, yeah, you're able to get through the door with a bear. Okay. You find yourselves in the basement, and you recall this is where you got into that fight with Matthias previously, who punched the shit out of all of you. As you're standing in this room, you notice that the ceiling hasn't collapsed yet of this basement room. At least majority of the chamber. There is a corner that seems to be held aloft, and you can see parts of the ceiling that have burnt away that seem to like not be supported, but they are almost like hovering, like there's some type of barrier or energy that's keeping them aloft. As you look through, it seems to be centered on a specific point in the corner of this basement.
Let's go see.
Who wants to be the one to investigate it?
The bear.
I mean,
It's a part of the ceiling that hasn't fallen in. Is that what I'm
Yeah.
on the corner of the basement?
No, something is specifically there's like a barrier or something holding up
Oh, I misunderstood.
the ceiling.
If we want to wait 10 minutes, I can get my little unseen servant to go and like touch it. Or we just go walk and see if there's actually something there. Oh, I chuck a rock at it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Throw a
Yeah.
rock. Tick, tick, tick. Nothing.
It like hits the wall.
Yep.
Nothing there.
what else do we perceive?
A new map.
Oh.
Oh yeah, same map as before.
Yeah. So I'll just draw. You're just
Why
picture
are there only 3 of us?
because I didn't put all of you in here. So you draw. You're seeing that like you came down this door. This here. This is the hatch
Yeah.
from upstairs. You're noticing that along this wall seems to be intact, and everything in this part of the room has seemed to be held up.
Oh, I thought it was like a small corner.
Yeah, I didn't understand either.
So like all of this is collapsed,
Okay.
but it's almost like a central point at the corner of this is holding the room open.
Okay. I think I just want to go and investigate that corner of the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Elpis, give me an Arcana check, please.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Pretty
that's
good
good.
roll. 17.
17. Ooh, okay. With a 17, you get a sense that there is some type of magical aura that is enchanting this back wall.
Oh.
And as you get closer, you notice a couple of sigils that seem to be glowing along the side of the wall.
Interesting.
I believe you speak Celestial.
I think I do, yes. I'm double
Bottom
checking.
left.
Yeah.
If she
No,
doesn't
I don't,
mind.
I don't, sorry, I don't. But I can do comprehend languages as a
Okay.
spell. Sounds like, yeah.
I can speak it.
So if anybody can read Celestial, you can see that the sigils that are now glowing, essentially read, loosely translated, like push to open.
I start pulling on it.
Sounds right.
It's Doctor Who.
You solve the puzzle, the door opens.
Who was up there? Was you or Isla, Frank? Both of you?
we were both up there. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Over her shoulder.
Yeah. Well, Isla, do you tell us?
It says pull to open.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm sorry. It says push. That's a bad translation.
That's good.
LP's like tentatively just puts her hands on the wall and doesn't do anything yet. And then just like very gently gives it the slightest amount of pressure.
You're disintegrated.
Yeah, Vervain, you start to you feel the tremor of the concrete sliding against concrete as the door starts to slide open as you put your hands. on
Door
the
is
sword.
opening. I can feel it.
Staying clear of the closing doors, please.
He's like looking the other way and is like, wait, everybody stop.
Yeah.
All right, the door opens, and before you is a darkness, as there seems to be no light in the room in front of you.
Like right here.
As in,
Well, I have
as in the
a
door.
light. I have a light cantrip, so I will
Oh, here?
just cast
Oh,
light.
right here.
Right. As you cast light, you notice a small little portal, or like a little non-portal, a small little entrance to a hallway that slowly starts turning away from you at a 90-degree angle. As that opens up, Vervain, you can start to hear a bit of a drip, or feel it like a drip coming through the stonework from the room. But yeah.
This is all blocked off.
Something is leaking.
This is all blocked off, this
Mhm.
area?
Yeah.
I like Vervain's tremor sense commentary. That's hilarious.
What do you guys do?
So I want to make sure I understand your description properly. You said that the 90-degree angle is slowly turning.
Yeah, it's like a almost like a spiral.
Okay. All right.
Oh, we like would walk
Yeah.
in like.
And
The room
as
is-
it spirals away, it starts to like spiral down.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay. Come and take a look at this, everyone. And I don't know that Alpice goes in quite on her own. Does anyone want to go in with me and investigate this?
Heck yeah, I've been wanting to do this temple for a day.
I can send my mage hand out like a little bit in front and just make sure it like feels around, moves things out of the way.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
Okay.
Everybody be really careful. We can't rest here, remember?
Can I send light out? Can I use light, Eric, and just
How's that going?
what is it? It says worn or carried. Does that just mean like it can't be like an armor? Can I put light on a
We
rock?
can, yeah, you could put
Can I
it
throw it down the the hole?
sure. You put light on a rock and toss it down the hole, tink, 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 and it just lights up a little around the corner. You can see that the spiral keeps going. With the light a little further in, you notice the stonework that's next to this door that you just opened is a little rough. As it gets deeper in, you notice that the stonework and the masonry seems to be cleaner, more polished. Seems to be very well made, very intricate stonework, almost and like clean. Like you don't see any dust or growth or like cobwebs within it. Almost like it's been built yesterday. That's how clean it seems as you go a little further down. What are you guys doing?
I love the idea of your mage hand. If you still want to throw that out.
That could also literally carry the rock as it floats along.
Yeah.
With the light in front of it.
I'll cast a little mage hand,
Okay.
and it's like,
What does your mage hand look like?
I was gonna say, is it invisible or do I get to make it?
It's visible.
I get to make it up. It's visible.
Yep.
It's gonna look like a parrot talon. So just like 2 little toes in the front and 2 little toes in the back, if I'm allowed to do that. And it's gonna be like little pearly white and like a little bit sparkly, but it's actually gonna have like talons, so it still looks like a little bit scary. And it's just gonna like float along, and then it's gonna pick up the rock from the ground and just like float along, and now it's this like little shining.
Yeah, so you'll keep that light out like 30 feet ahead of you as you guys go.
With the rock?
Yeah, to give you a little bit more vision than you would have had otherwise. Cool.
And I'll get it to kind of like go along the ground and go closer to the walls and like kind of travel through the space if I can as we go, so that like it can't hit anything. Can it hit anything?
It can't attack. It can bump into stuff, but it can't attack.
Is it
okay? So I'll have it in a way where if there's like a raised tile or a lowered tile or something that looks odd, the light on the mage hand would catch a shadow, is what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
What was his name in Critical Role? The bard.
Ganlin?
Yeah, Fanlin. Did he have the mage hand all the time? Was that what like was holding
No,
people up?
that was Scanlan's hand. It's his special spell.
A special spell. Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, how strong is the
specifically
mage
it
hand?
was Bigby's hand is what he used.
Oh, Big Beef. Okay.
Okay. All right. So are you guys going into this opening? Or are you leaving it there?
What do you think,
let's
Bear?
That's about it.
Okay.
We're done.
Can confirm.
I just
Temple here.
want to see this polished, fast, clean hallway and walk away.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's your campaign. Let me-
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, you don't seem as excited as I thought you would be to be down here.
Who, me? Oh no.
No,
Me?
hey, who looks sad in the corner right now?
I wanted to go, but I'm small. It's a small confined space, and I don't do well with those.
I can give you an Ativan. Works for me.
Pretty sure Steph's
Hey,
here.
do you have anything for anxiety in your pouch?
Yeah, Vervain, do you have anything for small spaces?
We've established canonically. I have these premonitions that are.
I walk up to Fate and I hold out my hand as in like an offering for Fate to put her hand in mine. I don't know if she does it or not.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm writing that I don't like small spaces.
And then I put my hand on top of Fate's hand and I say, believe in yourself and bravery will come to you. And I give her a bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
that is so
Thank you.
I'm mildly inspired.
Well, you don't have to roll it yet.
No, I'm just rolling my own dice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, did she pull out her dice canonically?
Canonically, I rolled a 1 to go in there, so I was not too interested.
Somebody
in
needs to keep an eye on her. We're supposed to watch when the dice come out.
Okay.
I say you don't have to believe in what things are telling you to believe. You can make your own journey.
I appreciate that. I just know that so far things when I believed in journey foretold, it didn't work out. So sometimes chance and fate work differently.
I will say I am happy that you are at least wary or cautious about this situation because we are going into a temple of death.
And I rolled a 1. So the dice don't lie.
Okay.
This
Steph
is the
for-
most
Steph
reasonable
for
decision
backstory.
you've made.
For backstory, I roll whenever there's a decision to be made.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
That can't be true. Do you roll for breakfast?
Do we talk about breakfast all the time?
Okay, so decisions. Okay,
I thought it was just always waffles. There was not a choice.
no milk.
Rolling a lot in the background.
Gotcha.
can confirm. All right. So, as you guys are walking along the tunnel, you guys are working away. The light is giving you a vision of what's ahead of you. As you start pushing a little further down, kind of as a group, I don't know what the order is, but with this
I think
this
I put the order if
this
everyone's okay with that.
this talon hand gleaning about 100 feet in, you come up to the source of the dripping water. You see that there's a bit of an alcove or a little chamber that's offset that has a small little pool in it, and you can see there's a drip from a hole in the ceiling, which, as you place yourself, is roughly where that well was. Excuse me. As you carry on further down the tunnel, the mage hand's still holding on. I think you have to restart it every minute or so.
Yeah.
But as you get further, you start to see murals on the wall, like artistry that's starting to push forward. And eventually you come up to a point where your mage hand just boom, stops in the middle of the air. And it's at that point you hear a voice saying out loud into this tunnel. Those who know me shall know themselves and be granted an audience before the Spirit Council. Those who don't shall linger forever and aimlessly.
Can you repeat the whole thing once more, Eric?
I got it.
Okay.
Those who know me shall know themselves and be granted an audience before the Spirit Council. Those who don't shall linger forever and remain aimless. Sorry.
Ominous.
Is this Ket?
You don't know who the voice is.
Can
I say
I
it.
can I roll to see if I recognize the voice?
I'm going to say you don't need to roll, as none of you would recognize the voice.
Is this Ket?
There's no response to that question said aloud.
Can I would recognize that I don't recognize the voice. Correct?
What an odd thing to say.
Sure.
Can I message you, Eric?
Sure.
God.
Can I recognize I'm confused by Cam's statement?
All right, whispers.
That's very insightful of you, Michelle.
Thanks. I'm not just a personality hire over here.
I think that answers it for you.
So I will answer Fate's question almost instinctively without realizing it. Actually, instinctively without realizing it, and say, no, this isn't Ket.
How do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
I don't know.
I'll let you sit with that while I go to the washroom.
Is it another god? And I fuck up my deck of cards that are all blank but represent all gods. Is it one of these gods?
I have no idea.
You just know it's not Ket.
Fairly certain it's not Ket.
Do you know why you're certain it's not Kit, or you just know it's not Kit?
No, I just said I don't know.
Okie dokie. Well, we'll trust you, I guess.
I don't know if that's how that works.
I just helped you put on your armor.
I know, but I'm still cautious, right? Like we only met maybe a few weeks ago.
I
Also,
thought we were friends.
Colleagues.
your armor looks really cute on you.
Thank you.
You look adorable.
Can
Friends
armor
mean
look cute?
never doubting my trust.
Having to say I love you.
Yeah.
So we cannot physically move any further into the hallway, correct?
Well, you see the mage hand stop against basically almost like an invisible barrier that just seems to stop the movement of this. As you approach, you too can feel that there's some type of force field holding forward progress back.
Okay.
You said they were murals, right? Can we check
Mhm.
those out? Like, what's the murals? What's on the murals? There were murals on the other temple too. Had a bunch of murals that were very confusing, but were important.
The murals themselves are fairly abstract, like
Ferris wheel.
I don't want to say like stick figures, but like just photos of people and like crudely made drawings that seem to be etched into the actual stonework. But as you are looking through them, you do notice that there are small little pieces of text that are written about.
Oh, was it in Celestial again?
It is in Celestial again.
The best language choice ever.
Apparently.
You see that it reads,
How do I not know?
I am a short agreeance. I am 1,000. I am banana.
Pardon?
Is it a banana holder? It's a banana holder.
I am a short agreement.
It's a banana
I am
holder.
I am banana.
I am 1,000. I am banana.
Agree.
Agreeance, right?
You said agreeance? Okay.
Agreement.
It's
I
banana.
am 1,000. I am banana, or I am a banana.
I am banana.
I am banana. Isn't that a minion? Not a minion thing? I don't know.
No.
Well,
I am a banana.
No, I am a banana is an older rejected commercial cartoon.
Correct.
I don't know what to make of that.
The banana holder reference somewhere in there.
That was the mural? That was in the mural?
No, it's the text
Yeah.
below the mural.
Text written into the mural.
In
Sorry.
Celestial.
What's in the mural? In the mural are a bunch of bananas.
Nondescript.
What do you mean
Are
nondescript?
any
mural?
of the murals in crayon?
No.
Oh.
They are.
oh,
It's like mosaic tiles that are inlaid into this, and it's very crudely put together.
But what do the murals look like?
Not like
Like someone made it really quickly?
no, it's like it's been put in. It's the mason wasn't an artist; they're more of a mason. Like the stonework is clean, but the drawings are fairly.
What are they of?
It's like stick figures and like
Of what? Like what are they
Just-
just hanging out?
yeah, just like literally like just stick figures on the
I guess
wall.
it's not important.
I don't need a description of what the stick figures look like.
They're just like different positions.
What about the how many murals?
They were along the wall. I don't
How
know.
many? How many were there?
Pardon?
Murals were there?
It's just like one big mural, a tapestry across the chamber.
Oh, is that the only text or is there other text?
That's the only text you can see.
Well, I say we give up and go
Again,
home.
this tunnel still is sloping down and spiraling like it has been this whole time.
Like me since 2020.
we see this invisible wall that's like fully stopping our path forward in the tunnel. Is it opaque?
No, it's transparent. You wouldn't have
What's
even
behind
noticed. You wouldn't have noticed it if it wasn't for your mage hand bumping into it.
So what's behind it?
Just more tunnel.
There's more tunnel?
Does this look the same as the premonition I just had? You said cave-like before. Does it look the same?
Yes, it does.
I am going to now tell. I mean, the group, everybody, I did tell everybody, but I'm going to remind the group that I did have this premonition just earlier today, and we should be very careful because part of that premonition before I woke up was gas filling the chamber, and in that case, waking me up, but in this case, probably killing us.
Did
So-
it? Did you see the murals in this premonition?
I only recall the tunnel and the path and the tapering at an angle, and I wasn't able to move in this premonition.
Okay, so don't get it wrong.
That's more like an
Yeah.
echo.
Do we save any of those plague doctor masks?
No.
If you're worried about a gas, maybe one of those things would be handy.
I don't think I have one.
But could it be a premonition if we get this wrong? Like if we don't answer the voice or we don't respond to this threat?
Like a flash forward
A
situation.
flash forward, yeah, if we don't get the trap is set, rather.
Yeah, so I think my guess is we have to answer the mural text riddle, and that would grant us passage to the audience before the spirit council. And if we get it wrong, then the gas fills up and we all die.
Yep. I agree with that.
So we have to do some work on this riddle. I am a short agreeance. I am 1,000. I am banana.
And then what does the voice say? What did the voice say?
Those who know me shall know themselves and be granted an audience before the spirit council. Those who don't shall linger forever and remain aimless.
Did the billboard in the last premonition happen in the last episode? A crowd of people, concern on their face. CB's thinking of this.
He's asking you.
I'm not answering this. This is for the group.
I don't
Well-
know what you're talking about, weirdo.
I know this is a tangent, but my last premonition, which happened fucking yesterday, was of a crowd of people gathering, and they were all concerned, and they're all pointing at something, and a figure moved through the crowd, and I recall I wasn't there, but I recall Ilif talking about something like that happening when she ended up getting elected. It sounds not this 1-to-1, but similar.
However, I don't understand what point you're making. Tell me like I'm 5.
Just that I think like these premonitions, if that did happen yesterday, then these premonitions are like literally of the like immediate, not necessarily something out in the future, but like something that is going to happen
Got it. Okay.
within the day.
So like, we're bound to get this question wrong.
Well, I'm not saying it's meant to. I mean, I don't know if even yesterday's was true or not. I had a billboard in mine, at least that's what I recall, but I don't remember you guys describing a billboard.
I guess the real question is, do you believe in fate?
What?
Not you.
Is it Beholder?
As you say, is it beholder?
Green.
You start to feel your body tense up.
Yeah.
You start to feel your feet plant on the ground. And as you all look over to Fate, she is motionless. And you feel yourself paralyzed standing in the room with everybody.
Oh my God, that's what happened in my premonition dream.
But there's no gas. But
Give it time.
I thought I was really smart with that one. Because you said banana and holder. And like beholder.
I never said holder.
No.
We'll check the tape.
No, but you said banana.
You kept saying banana holder.
No, but
You
I
did the
was
way
thinking
you
banana
go.
and then banana holder. Because of the banana holder.
Oh, that's fine. All right.
We rolled and made our own riddle.
yep. Okay.
It's nonsensical. I'm trying to make sense of something that's nonsensical.
Just to clarify,
I'll let you talk. You can talk.
I
but
went completely rigid,
You are physically rigid. I'll let you talk.
and everyone's like, "Oh no!" Anyway,
A few days, you blew yourself up, so this is better.
I freaking CB reacted. This isn't like Baldur's Gate. CB reacted.
Like, what are we supposed to do? We just, if there's a gas coming, we can't drag her out of here, so we got to get the right answer.
I agree. We think we know what's gonna happen. We're just lucky that
Can you
like
copy and paste the-
we should only guess one at a time. That gives us more guesses.
Yeah.
How
Wait,
does that sound to you, Vervain?
Eric's copying and pasting the riddle.
And one
This
of
is
us,
madness.
one of us should guess for 1,000 guesses.
Oh, I am a fascist.
I know. I know this.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, let's think about this. This is a temple to a god. We know that this is Khet's temple, the god of destiny, right?
But not Ket's voice.
But not Khet's voice, which is fine because gods have all sorts of worshippers when they were, alive. And I'm sure afterwards as well. So this is. So I'm
Just
catching
ignore
up. Yeah.
that.
So those who know me shall know themselves, and we're being told that this is a short agreeance, 1,000, and a banana.
But it's strange that there's no like the grammar is weird in this to me.
I actually think Fate's possibly onto something.
I think it's like I say it something like this. I think it's a combination of the words.
Like, yeah, like yup is short agreeance. I'm not saying that's
Mhm.
I
definitively
don't
the
think
right
that's right, but you don't understand what I'm saying.
Yes, could be it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like grand is 1,000.
Yeah.
I don't know
Banana.
if that's right, but it's
How
like
riddle's supposed to be abstract. This is literal.
I'm rolling here.
You're always rolling.
Yeah.
You see her holding the die and she can't physically move the die.
Yes, grand banana.
Yes, yeah, it's yep, grand banana. That's as far as I got. Short agreement, 1,000, another word for 1,000, and a banana. I don't know. These are the words that I'm thinking.
Is there the name of a god that we can make from combining these?
Do we have that God card? What is that list that we have?
It's in our
Is it pinned?
I think it's pinned.
Do we have to send it to Vervain so that he can
Yeah.
see?
Yeah, can you repost it just in our group chat so we can see?
Group info.
I just if you
Media.
open up the media, it's
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it's not too far away.
You guys post a lot of memes, so it's a little tricky.
I don't see the pinned message anymore.
And for Vervain, here's the list of.
Can you send it to us too?
I don't know if it's big enough. There you go. And then the list of all the gods.
Oh, what the fuck am I looking at?
It's the pantheon of all the gods.
Okay. And you guys think this has to do with something with the riddle?
Maybe, I don't know.
No, you're just thinking it's God. It's like, who am I?
Eric, is Sema, is it an M or an N there?
John Cena!
It's an N. It's Cena.
What about right?
What about right?
Short agreeance?
And what about the rest of it?
Oh, I
Sure,
don't
throw it in.
know.
Because I was like, if that N is an M, then you've got C, M for grand in the Roman numerals, but I didn't have the A. But I still had more than Lee had when she suggested right.
Well, I'm
Is
thinking
there
like ripe banana. I don't know.
Is the Roman numeral for 1,000 M?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, because there's no other like, or is there any other like name? Contextually, we know it's not Khet. Who else have we like run into? We have Knox or whatever his name is. Like, we know it's not those people.
There's a god called Jortney.
I saw that. Vervain, I know you know a lot about plants, and a banana is a plant. Do you know anything specific about bananas?
What would I know about bananas?
What do you know about bananas?
I know it's technically a berry.
That's a good point. It is a berry.
What else do you know about bananas?
Is it that the ones we have that are curved, like bananas aren't truly that big, or are they bigger?
Not that.
I know there's different kind. Another kind of banana is a plantain. I know they've got potassium.
Yes,
Keep going. I'm enjoying this.
good. I'm sorry also.
Actually, the only way I remember that bananas have potassium is in Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. The kid collapses because he doesn't have enough potassium. He has like a potassium deficiency.
Looks
So
like-
his other friend is like, bananas! Potassium has been
It
in
looks
bananas.
like
lots of them."
Riviera has something to say.
I think Rivera's figured it out.
I think I understand it, folks.
Tell us.
Is it about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
You said potassium, right?
Is it
Yeah.
God of Possession?
K.
Oh!
You see the hand lurch forward.
Nice.
Bananas were the trick.
Nice.
1,000.
Hey, 1,000.
Oh, okay. Like, yeah.
Oh,
That makes sense. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
That is so.
Very clever.
Not even close. But
Had that written out a couple
Yeah.
times.
Well, I told you,
I'm
Kate, thinking it was.
thinking Yep Grand Banana or Grand Yellow.
No.
So we'll go with
I'm
K.
just trying to
You
agree.
feel
I'm like,
yourself
I'm
released.
joking.
You feel yourself
I like-
released from the paralysis.
Did my knowledge of potassium actually help?
Yeah, I was gonna say. The
You
shelf
said potassium. I was like, they're all K's. Potassium is K.
The right track.
Oh.
Short agreement is K.
I started the roller coaster, you guys.
And the group figured that out. Not me, but everybody else figured it out.
I'm gonna find that scene from Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves so I can prove
Yeah.
it.
Oh no, Lee, you did start that because I was like, as soon as you said that, I was just going through like different things. Like,
That-
okay, yeah, that
that's-
does sound right. Like,
That's
yeah,
not a
yeah,
god though, eh? We're not.
Yeah, it did sound
Sure.
direction.
As you walk further down the tunnel, you come up to another force field.
Son of a bitch.
You see similar writing on the wall. You see the word "I am the smallest." I am where you go for help. I am one of 4 in a club.
Well, get the periodic table of elements out here.
There's so many jokes I want to make, but I know that I'll just get frozen if I say them.
I am the smallest.
What is it? I'm the smallest what?
I am where you go for help. I am one of 4 in a club.
I'm one of 4 in a club.
Yeah.
So FOUR in SCLUB.
You go for help, like a help desk for information.
So if we're talking about like a club
Are
sandwich,
these letters?
chicken, lettuce, under, or bacon? Which one is
Freezer,
it?
freeze.
Are these letters? Because is this going to spell out a word? So we're looking for another letter.
What's the smallest unit of measurement?
Smallest like letter, maybe small.
Where you go for help.
Can you write that out, Eric?
I got it.
Where you go for help. I'm one.
In
of
a club.
four. In a club.
Vervain, what do you know about clubs?
That they intimidate me.
Where you go for help.
Okay, so let's just, now that we know the idea of it, let's just go through word association. So let's start with smallest. Like, what are some of the things that come to mind?
Tiny.
Cameron.
Numbers. Nano, yeah. What's smaller than nano?
Well, like an electron.
Nico.
Is it you?
You see fate freeze up again.
Oh my god!
Aw.
Do we know about quantum theory in this world? I have to know.
We're playing loose with these. It took me
Okay.
long enough to come up with the riddle.
Well, because I might say electron or something. I don't know how far our knowledge is.
Higgs boson would be more accurate.
You go to Higgs boson for help.
Atoms are small.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I still
Adam?
think it's a letter, guys.
It could be, but we haven't figured out what that.
But a club is 5 letters, so that wouldn't work.
No, I'm one of 4 in a club. Club is 4 letters.
A club in a club.
So, where you go for help would be like literal services. It could be like an advisor. It could be,
Hospital.
yeah, like any type, like doctor, hospital,
Mechanic.
fire. Yeah.
Those are the only 2 things.
Okay.
Police.
Police.
What's the so the answer is Iliff.
Library.
In a club, so we have the club sandwich, as I said. We have clubs in a like the club
Oh.
suit.
In a
a
suit.
doc-
Yeah.
We have
Is it like a
Like
lawyer?
society.
Is this a lawyer thing? Because we've been watching Suits.
we have like
The
society.
deposition is over.
We have like the actual going out like to a club. Yeah. Yeah.
Diamond. Oh, king, queen, jack. No.
So if ace is the smallest in the deck, if that's what some people believe, but ace has nothing to do with where you go for help.
Hmm.
You go to the ace, like the ace would know everything.
Like slang.
What do you mean the ace would know everything?
Like, hey, he's the ace around here. Go chat with him. Todd's been here for a while. He's the resident ace.
That's not like that is a thing, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say I thought it was gonna be a sensible answer, but it wasn't. You thought the other way.
What about a point? What about a point? Like, there's
Have you ever said I'm gonna go to the ace for help?
does the clubs? A club has 4 points.
Doesn't it have 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Correct.
was thinking that too, though.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of literal points, 1 at the top and then 2 at the bottom, that would be it, right?
You
Well,
count
there's
the-
circles there's 2 circles, so I'd say if there's points, it'd be 2 at the bottom.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, like 3, like the 1 at the top, and then yeah, and then like 2.
Well, I so far like ace because it is a version of smallest, but I don't necessarily know that king, queen, jack, and ace are the club.
I mean,
Mhm.
1 is the smallest, and it's also 1 of 4 in a club, but I think that's 2, and it doesn't do help. So usually you dial 0
You go
for
to
help.
someone.
Which leads to something. Again, I'm not very good at this.
Something. It would have said I am the loneliest if it was 1. So I don't think it's 1. And if it's not, if it
Zero?
is,
What about
Yes.
0? Yeah. Oh, well, I guess there's no 0 in cards because 0 would be the smallest. You press dial 0 for help or whatever.
I think we're like cards isn't a club necessarily. Like a club is 1 suit of cards, but it's not cards.
Yeah.
one of four, like there are 13 in clubs essentially. Like we need something that's 4.
Good point.
Well, 4. No, that doesn't make sense.
Well, a club is
1 of 4 in a club.
like trying to think of the shape of a club, but there's only 3 of that. So it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, club is 4 letters. So all I can think of is like letter, but that doesn't make sense.
Well, so what was so? It was 1,000.
And I'm trying to look at this the god stuff, like if these clues end up spelling something out, but the only thing I see is K is keeps, clep, and
I think I know what it is, but I think I'm getting it the wrong way.
Tell us.
What are you thinking?
I think I got it.
and ket.
It's cat.
H.
So too, like the next one is H. Like H is where you go for help. Is the H.
Hospital. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
that's what I was like
Like,
trying to
would be
figure out the next
Yeah.
letter. That's what I was saying at the start. Yeah, it's a letter. So H. for
But I don't
hospital.
know how H is the smallest.
I also don't know how H is the smallest.
Am I H?
But one of
You
them-
see the mage hand perch forward again as the force field goes down.
Man, I thought that at the start. Damn it.
You are
One of them-
released from your paralysis.
Like the
What?
smallest
What
one.
is H? Is the
That's-
smallest?
I'll get to
You'll
it.
explain it later.
You
Yeah,
come
yeah.
up to another force field.
E.
How is H in a club, Sean?
The force
Did you
field goes down.
no, I want to hear it.
I am a cry of glee. I am the most common. I am a drug you don't want to quit.
I say, what is E?
Force
As
field
a-
goes down.
Can you say the rhyme again?
Sorry, guys.
Or the riddle?
I am a cry of glee. I am the most common. I am a drug you don't want to quit. And then you go through. The next one is I am very heavy. I hold balls. I am steeped.
I hold balls.
Yeah.
A T.
Like a T-ball.
Yeah.
There you
Okay, so how is H club?
go.
So wait, I do have a random stab at it. Like H is for hearts in one of 4 of the suits. No.
No, maybe this is just me, but does no one know of the 4-H club?
No.
All right, that's just me then.
What about smallest? H.
Hydrogen.
I said element.
Yeah,
Ah.
you guys
That's
were
me.
just dancing around it. It was really,
Yeah.
really entertaining.
You said element, but you didn't say hydrogen.
No,
What's the
said I got it right. I just was frustrated. I was close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys make your way through, you come up finally to a door as you work your way down the spiraling tunnel.
Can I pause at this door for a second?
What would you like to do? Take a stab at it.
She take out her dice.
No. CB. Do you think these premonitions are just stuff that could go wrong? Because we just proved your premonition wrong.
Well, I mean, have you ever heard of the multiverse theory?
Yes.
This is one of many possible directions that it could go, I think is what my premonitions are saying. They're not saying definitively, like in another universe, that's what could have happened.
So, knowing this now, any interesting premonitions from 4 that you can fill in blanks?
Well, I've had 2 premonitions that have felt more. It's hard to explain, but yesterday and today felt much more real
to reality?
and yeah, planted to reality than previous, like closer to daydreams. I don't know if that's because I'm more aware of them or what that's about, but so I'll have to go back through my journals and see. But these 2 at the very least seem much more one-to-one. So I'll go through my journal and figure that out.
My dice have 6 sides. Do you think it's just one of the 6 dice? 6 sides that we've rolled today. That could have happened.
Yeah, it's not an infinite multiverse theory. It's there's 6 multiverses and that's it.
All right. Okay. As you find yourself in front of this door, I'm not going to force you to go through it.
I heard that. I can knock on it with my mage hand first. There's no writing or anything on the door.
Do we have another map?
Nope. You can knock on the door. There's no answer.
Is there a handle on the door?
Yes.
Let's open it.
This is the longest opening of a door in D&D history.
No, it's not. You open the door. You find yourselves, as you enter, into a new room. All right. And we'll take a break there as you find yourselves, and I'll describe it when we come back.
I love good, fun clues.
Yeah, that was good.
Those were good, Eric.
Super fun.
Yeah.
I need a refresh on
All right,
Yeah.
let's take a quick break, and we'll be back in 5.
Anyone's curious, I found the clip of the potassium and I put it
Yeah. All right, what's up, party people?
All right, welcome to Twilight Talk.
Okay, new. We're gonna pivot. We're pivoting real hard, real fast.
Our branding.
Edward or the other one?
Team Edward.
Jacob.
Whatever his name was.
In your
Jacob.
unbiased opinion,
Taylor-
Edward or the other one?
Taylor Lautner and his wife Taylor Lautner.
Is her name
You guys
Taylor?
have all been sleeping on Charlie, Bella's dad.
That's
Oh.
think
Yeah.
nowadays Charlie for sure.
Nowadays,
Charlie.
Right?
Because he's older.
you've aged into Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
He's
Jacob.
also the one. He's like the only stable person in any of this. He's the only one that says like, "This is messed up."
Yep.
This is wrong and toxic and
All right.
awful.
Leave a comment in
Yeah.
the chat if you want us to become a Twilight fanfic channel.
It's already happened. It's too late.
We all turned into vampires, and now we're in a vampire dungeon.
All right.
Horny vampire.
Okay.
So I will say Taylor's wife Taylor isn't the first Taylor that he's been with.
This is true.
Is he with Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. All right.
What song did Taylor Swift wrote about him?
I don't know. All right.
Back to December.
Yeah, back to December. Thank you,
I
Steph.
knew that. No.
Oh, that. Awful.
We're never gonna get out of here.
The fact that I know that.
There's-
It's bad.
I knew they would know what it was, so I had to ask. Okay.
Sean's face was hilarious.
All right, so we run into Taylor Swift.
Okay, I'm gonna just all right. You find yourselves in a
Leave us a comment if you want us to be a Taylor Swift podcast.
I'm out. This is my last episode, guys. I'll see
You
you
just see
later.
Vervain get like dragged off.
He hasn't been here the whole time.
Steph, are you guys this off script in the other?
Actually, no, not really.
All right.
No, not at all.
Okay, you find yourself in this room. You're not getting a description. Deal with it.
No, it's important.
All
It's
right.
okay. With my tremor sense, I can tell you that this is in fact a room.
Yay.
Good.
Paint me a word picture.
How far is it tremor sensing? Is it 60 feet?
60 feet.
Okay, so in this room, you see a couple of pillars, a couple of statues. There's a carpet that seems to be a little worn out. There are doors open to either side, and in front of you, there's a set of stairs. Vervain, with your tremor sense, you actually feel the slight shifting and movement of feet coming from above the stairs that is a little out of sight currently.
Okay, y'all, I can feel something up the stairs, so we should proceed with caution. Why do I sound like Riviera again?
I don't know, but I should warn you, I might not be a bear for much longer.
Eric, is this room as clean as the hallways were?
The stonework is, but the room itself, you know what? Just to match the art, it's a little bit more broken down.
Is this a pillar?
No.
What's this?
Let me take a look at that. That is a small little statuette.
Oh,
I'm gonna go here and try to do perception up the stairs.
Careful, she's rolling.
I did. I rolled already.
Okay, as you go there, you actually can see further down. Let me just erase this. You can see further into this room.
Oh.
so cool, Eric. Oh my gosh.
See further into this room.
I'll go board, baby.
You start to see a glowing figure coming in that's standing in that chamber above what looks like a coffin or a crypt.
Wow.
A little further, you see a little bit further up the stairs, but you can only kind of see to the top of the stairs. As your vision goes up, you cannot see deeper in.
Well, I've always done good with crypt, but not this one.
What does that mean? What do you see?
I was today.
There's a crypt with a floating figure that I'm not very comfortable being around. And I point towards that area. Oh, it's glowing.
That's cool.
There's a ping function. That was me.
I'll go over here and see what's on this side.
All right.
While they're exploring, can I approach CB?
Sure.
So Vervain's gonna come up to you and just be like, "Hey, so with that bear fight, I noticed you fall down quite a bit and are a little more squishy than everybody else. Can I help you with that so you won't be like that as much?"
I don't know if I would describe it that way, but I will accept your help.
Right. I'm gonna pull out 2 golden rings, and I'm gonna put one onto my finger and hand one to you and be like, "Hey, you just gotta put this on."
Okay, I put it on. Does it fit?
It might be a little loose.
I put it like on my thumb.
Okay.
Thank you. What does this do?
With this, I'm gonna cast Warding Bond.
Ooh.
So if you're within 60 feet of me, you get +1 to your AC and your saving throws, and you're resistant to all damage.
Nice.
And it lasts an hour. You just have to be within 60 feet of me.
Wow.
Resistant to all damage.
Yeah,
See.
So you should start heading in. You were the one.
yeah. But just so you know, if you get hurt, I get hurt. That's the one downside to it.
Oh, that makes
Is it like equally, or do you get hurt more than me, or how does that work?
Nope. So when you think about doing something stupid, just look down at that ring.
And say, would Vervain do this thing?
What would Vervain want to do?
Can
Yeah.
I not die with this ring, or more specifically, you'll die first?
Well, the spell will end if we hit 0, or if we get separated by more than 60 feet.
Okay. So we both go
So-
down. So AC, resistant to all damage. What was the other thing?
Yeah, +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, and resistant to all damages.
Saving throws. Thank you. Wow, that's. Yes, I think I feel like I could stop the next bear that's throwing at us.
Mhm.
Okay, just do it within 60 feet of me, and we'll be fine.
Okay, thank you. Just writing all that down to make sure I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
LP, so you see a similar spectral figure in the chamber to the left.
Can I also just add,
No.
in my time here, maybe save for LPs, you were the nicest person I've met. Everybody else has just made fun of me. But you
Made fun of you?
Okay, let's roll back the tape and see. Because I am sure that is the anyway. I want it in character. My CB is appreciated.
I'd like to investigate this this statue thing.
So it's not a statue. You see the spectral figure standing
Okay.
there. And it says,
I'm not going to touch it,
No.
but
It says, hello.
Oh,
hi,
Ooh. Who are you?
I'm LPs. Who are you?
My name is Virtue.
Virtue.
What brings you to this place?
Well, honestly, I've been making my way through, and I'm curious to see what I find here.
Well, you have found the Spirit Council. What
What
questions
is-
do you have for us? What
Do
news
I-
do you have from the world above?
Do I have a limit to how many questions I can ask you?
Depends.
for more questions.
Well, I first want to understand what the Spirit Council is. Can you help me with that before I ask any questions?
Let's just say we are those that have lingered here for a very long time.
Ask if they're really the Spirit Council.
Yes, we are.
you
You have one more
one more
question.
question.
And so, do you tell the future?
No, we're nowhere near omniscient or omnipotent in any of that. That type of thing. We're, let me say, we're relics at this point. We've been here a long time, and I think we can give you information if you could only just tell us what the world above there is like nowadays.
Well,
What kind of like an advisor? Like if you'll give us advice on questions that we have?
What kind of questions you have? We're not all knowing.
Yeah, so I'm trying to understand what kind of questions I can ask you.
I'll try. I'll do my best. What's everybody else doing while Elpise is kind of just off in this?
I'm gonna watch this because
Hmm.
I thought I was the first one who saw it. Where is LP? Oh, she's over there.
It's on the other side, Lee. Yeah.
Oh,
The one that you're approaching.
okay. Then I'm gonna approach the other one, but after.
I think Vervain and I are having that conversation as people are dispersing, right?
Yeah, we're just hanging out. I'm also just keeping a sense of what other footfalls or whatnot that I hear further up.
Riviera is just kind of making sure Fate isn't going to kill herself.
Okay.
Ilif would. Vervain told us that there were footsteps moving away from us up the stairs. Ilif is curious. We can hear Elpise's voice, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's carrying pretty well.
Hearing pretty well. So Ilif is gonna try and creep up the stairs with her mage hand holding the light spell rock.
Okay. As Ilif starts moving towards the stairs, Vervain rolling perception, not seeing too much, being further back into the chamber.
Did I roll perception or I need to?
Well, it just said you did. Maybe that's an old one. I don't know. It just popped up my screen.
Yeah, that was a little bit ago.
Okay. I'm gonna jump back to Elpise as I want to get a sense of what you guys are doing. So Elpise.
What's up the stairs?
More of the counselors.
How many counselors are there?
There are 4 of us currently.
How did you get to become a counselor?
Looking at you, I was once like you.
I was once like you.
And then I've met my time as a mortal, and well, since the gods lost their abilities, so to speak, their mortality, so did the link to the afterlife.
Oh.
So my soul was trapped here.
Oh, rip. Sorry.
And do you obey Khet?
No, I have my own controls. I guess my soul was strong enough to remain intact. There are many others whose soul was not strong enough, and I guess they're what do you call part of the mists now.
Oh.
That's really interesting to learn.
There's so many questions.
If anyone wants to come over and ask any questions, this seems important. It's virtue. Yeah. So let me get this straight. So the lost souls became the mist that has created the Forhaze. How long has that gone on for?
What year is it?
Line.
That's an interesting question because I guess here you would know roughly that the gods lost their power a millennia ago.
Okay. And so the mist is the gods' lost souls.
And people's souls.
And people's souls. Anyone who lost their life. Is that continuing? Like if I were to lose my life today, would I become part of the mist?
It seems that more souls show up every day.
Really?
Oh.
What if they're like really far away, like 80 miles away?
Yeah. What's the death rate of Sonder?
I mean, I don't know. I
Okay.
couldn't tell you.
It's gone up since we've been here.
A lot more souls lately.
What brings you here particularly? You seem. Why are you here?
Well, it all started when we were adventuring into the Jorge's. And we have a friend, she's over on the other side of the room. And she decided to disturb Crypt or I guess you could say the burial site of God, and kind of blew up, but survived. And we got a clue to come here, and so that's kind of what we did.
Interesting. Crypt of a god, you say? It's weird because I don't think the gods could die.
Well, but they're all around us, aren't they? Or they're just, their souls are trapped.
Well, the spirits that haven't been able to cross over.
Right.
Everyone's in limbo now.
Yeah.
I thought the gods did that.
So
god-
that's like,
Yeah. When the gods lost their immortality, they worked to preserve their bodies. They created vessels for their souls to be protected so that they could come back. They found a way around. It's just us that no longer had a place to go, that have either turned into this mist or are strong enough to turn into folks like me, spirits.
what are these vessels? That sounds interesting. Tell me more about that.
I don't know.
Does Ket have a vessel?
I believe Ket's the one that made the vessels.
Interesting. Have you talked to Ket recently?
No, haven't ever spoken to Ket.
So, what happens when other people visit here? Do you get a lot of visitors?
Now and then. We've had some come by here a couple hours ago.
Who are those people?
They're.
Are they still here?
Well, I just stay. I stay in my room. They said they had some business here. It was a group, a small little group.
Was there a child in the group?
As a matter of fact, there was.
That makes sense to me because I think we saw them adventuring. We waved and they moved on their way, and we moved on our way. So
You
That's-
waved.
just you know, merry adventurers.
Why do you have to lie to this?
I don't know. I'm not.
They're not gonna
sure
chase
about
you
her
down.
yet.
They can't move.
I don't know about her yet. Does
They're
anyone else
Twilight
ask?
Princess. They're stuck in realms, in between
they're
realms.
stuck. I'm not over there.
We'll move over there. This has been a long conversation. If you have questions that I'm not thinking of.
There's also someone on the other side
Yeah.
that conveniently we don't know their name yet.
Earlier today, CB got knocked down by a bear in one hit. He's a little bit more cautious right now.
Is there anything else that's in this temple besides this room?
Good
Well,
question.
Well, the visitors we had said they were sticking around.
What questions did they ask? Maybe I can get some ideas, like brainstorming wise, for what questions I can have.
Good question.
Like this is going to AI
Yeah.
for additional.
I'm curious about what they wanted to know.
Yeah, great question.
Yeah, really good question.
They, funny enough, they asked, how did the gods become gods?
Oh, because they're trying to make the kid a god.
How did they stay alive after their power was stripped? And how did they bring themselves back? How do
And
they reinstitute their souls?
what are the answers to those questions?
Unfortunately, I wasn't very helpful, and that seemed to be frustrating to them, and that's why they moved on.
Did they ask a different guardian or council member?
I don't leave this room, so I couldn't.
Oh, I thought you could hear what else was happening. Okay.
No. If you do speak to any of the other counselors, let them know Virtue says hi.
Okay. Well, thanks, Virtue. I appreciate all your help. Maybe I'll come back in a couple minutes. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see what else is going on. I'm gonna mingle a bit.
Just mingle.
We're speed consulting.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
All right. As the conversation's happening, you're coming back. Ilif is starting to go up the stairs. As you do,
No one cares about this other.
You're closest to it.
Yeah, go ahead.
You or Sean.
I was following you in.
As you do, though, you start pushing up. You hear "We have company."
That's
as
a
you
less
start to see
spirit guardian.
a couple of guards walk to the top of the stairs. Matthias,
Move over there.
we've got company, and I'd like you guys to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Eric, has been over an hour, correct?
Yeah,
I turned into a bear.
yeah, I'd say so.
Don't have like 5 minutes left.
You have 1 more hour.
1 minute is all you need. 1 minute left.
He gets 2 hours in bear form now.
I don't know.
No. Next level. It's your level divided by 2.
Hey, Fate, what
This
did
number
you roll?
of
It's an Animorph reference, but okay.
Fate, what'd you roll?
18.
I think it's higher than that, but that's
Oh yeah, sorry. I add something. I know how D&D. 18 plus 3.
Okay, Vervain, what'd you roll? Reeve.
3 with
I have a
Stevie?
-1 to my AC.
See,
Or sorry, to my initiative.
initiative. A -1.
Yep.
Dump stat.
CB.
14.
14. Okay, Ilif.
15.
15. And Elpice.
20.
20. Very nice.
Everybody's rolling good.
And finally, Riviera.
17.
Oh. Okay.
Does anybody want to go earlier? Like at 17?
Do what the first few things do.
I'm just curious right now. Does anybody want to go early?
Because you have
in the
that,
order?
you have that
No.
ability, right?
Is it better for you not to go? Like, I don't need to go early, but if it's better for you to move, I can switch you.
At this point, I don't think it matters.
Okay.
But like, I don't know if it's better for me to go early or not.
Interesting.
Okay.
Good to chill.
Okay. So as you kind of approach the stairs, you start to see the different figures, the two voices that call out to Matthias. As he calls out, as he says, "Welcome again. My, aren't you all very persistent? Did you know that the gods, the domains of the gods are fabricated? There's no god of sin. There's no god of virtue. These are just groupings that we made, given by the people to put sense to what these powerful beings could do. The god of destiny, the god of death, they're all things that we ascribe to them. We, in our time of need, what we are trying to get out of them. They embody our hopes, our desires, the reflections we want to see in the mirror. Why do we need them?"
This is what a guard is saying?
What Matthias is saying. "We think they're here to teach us, to protect us, reward us. No. That doesn't mean we can't learn from them, enrich ourselves, protect ourselves, and enrich and learn from them. There is no purpose in worship. There's no purpose in faith, no purpose in their punishments. So witness me as I take this step into taking my fate into my own hands.
Why did Cam just do this?
It's pretty good.
Because the witness me?
Yeah, I added that in for Cam.
Andrea, I saw Andrea react too.
So witness me. As you do, you can see him kind of reach down to his arm and pull out what looks like a phlebotomy needle. That seems to be.
It's a Roman salute. Oh.
All right. As he drops it to the ground, you see his muscles start to bulge. You can see veins in his arms. He seems to grow a couple inches larger. As he slams his fists together, I'm going to go to the top of the order. There you go.
He banged himself.
Yeah, I was looking at that
I
too.
don't understand
All chrome.
reference.
Mad Max.
Oh, Mad Max.
It's from Whiplash.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to the top of the order, which we've got. Fate, you're up first. What would you like to do as you hear this brief monologue? You actually get the drop on him because you're pretty quick.
You don't believe in fate? He says. And throws 2 daggers real quick.
Okay, you are way the fuck over there.
Yeah, but I come from out like here.
Okay, so that's 60 feet.
No.
That's 50 feet. Yeah, you can-
34.
34.
Wait, who talked?
Matthias, you're
I
throwing
don't know who that is.
scroll higher.
Oh. Oh, he's way over here.
Yeah.
Uh,
How does your daggers work?
yeah. Let's see. Range is 60 feet.
Range is 60
Is
feet.
it 20 feet / 60 feet? I don't know if that means.
So 60 feet with a disadvantage.
Sure.
Okay.
Gonna do that.
Throwing your 2 daggers.
Yeah. Yeah. I just throw them and they hit.
Okay. Would you roll?
50 damage each.
1d4 plus 3 is the damage.
No, you got to see how if you hit or.
I understand how it works. I'm just trying to think of the. Okay. I roll it.
Disadvantage.
Oh. Usually it just says.
Okay, so
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to.
you want to go to actions.
That's why. Thank you. Disadvantage. Oh. So it's gonna be a 7.
Okay, so your first dagger flies wide,
Okay.
disappears into the ether. Your second dagger also flies. Cool. All right, let's do it.
And then I go, oh shit! And then I go back into the column.
I like that. That's good. Roll. LP, so you're up next with Riviera is on deck.
Okay.
Can you use a bonus
What I'm
action
hoping
to-
to do. What I'm hoping to do is I want to take out my I got the exact name, which is the Celestial Revelation. I thought that's what it was. And I want to take my arms out, very majestic, and I want to try to get up to Ilith. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's close enough.
So I'd like to go up behind and I'd like to touch Ilith on the shoulder and I would like to say, you may be in front, but remember that we're all behind you. And I want to cast heroism on Ilith.
Oh, very nice.
What does that do?
So you are going to get you're immune to the frightened condition and you have temporary hit points at the start of each of your turn of +3. So,
Oh my gosh.
They're not. Are they additive or
yeah,
they?
it says equal to your spellcasting modifier ability at the start of each of its turn.
No, I know, but it's
okay.
something like temporary hit points. For example, like say she goes down 5, she gets 3. But if she doesn't go down any, do they keep adding each turn? I'm assuming they don't.
There's no
Okay.
information on that. I don't know. I read what it
It
says.
replaces whatever's left over.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
awesome. Okay, so Matthias is going to run straight at Ilith because you're first up.
Sure.
Is going to the nat 20.
Oh,
no.
With its first strike, he's just going to come in and just punch punched you very hard. Oh, that's 18 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Hope you didn't want to take a turn.
No, Isla takes it, and she's still up, and she's glaring.
And just going to take another 6 points of damage from her second strike.
Okay.
As he
Yeah, she's
boom, boom.
Have we met Matthias before?
Yes, you have.
I don't remember.
She's just gonna grumble after the first hit and be like, "We're taking the kid from you now," and then fall the second time.
All right, Riviera, what are you up to?
Oh, fuck.
18 damage. Holy.
I can help you next
So I
turn.
rolled a 20 and then I rolled max damage.
Jesus.
Okay, well that's the most that he could do then. That's the most.
That's good to know, actually. Thanks for helping us figure that out.
That was enough.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Isla, get the fuck back up as he casts Healing Word. And you just see like this, I don't know, glow of charismatic energy ripple off of him.
He's still a bear?
No, I'm not a bear anymore. This is back. It's only a first level healing word. But it's 60-foot range, so 2d4 plus 2. We're going to heal up. Not bad. 8 points.
Nice.
Just to get you up. And then Riviera is gonna kind of move back to the steps here. Healing word is a bonus action. I toss out a. You know what? I'm gonna stay to the side. I'm gonna toss out a starry wisp as well. 60-foot range. So yeah, I can hit Matthias with that.
Okay. What does that look
and
like?
Starry Wisp. Riviera just kind of like grabs out of his back pocket and throws a mote of light at him. Just this little ball flying towards Matthias. Does a 18 hit?
It does.
Nice. He's going to take max damage, 8 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, all right.
And he gets blinded. Well, doesn't get blinded.
That would have been
Visually, he gets smoked with a light beaming in a 10-foot radius.
Okay. Cool. All right, Ilif, you're next up. CB, you're on deck.
Okay. Ilif didn't get a chance to see if one of the kids was back there with Matthias, did she?
It's too far. Yeah.
Ilif is gonna shout, "Thanks, Riviera!" Did she lose the heroism? Did that go away when she dropped, or is that on you, Elpiece?
It would have dropped. No, I would still be concentrating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So does she get 3 temp hit points now, or on your turn?
No, at the start of your turn.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge.
That might be a difference maker. Ilif is going to try to yeah, she's gonna try and do this first. She saw Riviera attack what's his face there, so she is going to reach out and while still prone is going to grab onto Matthias as the book comes out, and her hand is going to like grow little like pro talons and dig into his boot, and she's going to try and fairy fire him. It is a dex save.
Dex save. Did you say fairy fire?
Fairy fire.
That's a 6.
That's a failure.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so
I think fairy fire is an area of effect, right?
it sure is.
How big is it?
Oh, I should have read the spell first. Each creature in a 20-foot cube within range are outlined in a blue-green light. I can make the cube just on him and not on me. And
You could get the 2 guards and Matthias.
perfect.
So this
Next
guy,
save.
yeah. So this guy has fairy fire on him. This one does not. Matthias also has fairy fire on him. That means you have advantage on attacks against him.
Yep.
Them.
So I'm gonna shout out, "Hit the glowing ones!" And I'm gonna try and roll away and try and like get myself up and try to get to like right here. I think
Okay,
it's probably
Matthias is going to
smart.
opportunity attack. That's an 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
That'll be 7 points of damage.
We're good.
All right, as he punches you in the back as you roll
Ouch.
away. It's like not on the spine, but like just next to the spine below the ribs. Like I guess it's like a kidney shot. As he hits you. And then he stands up staring directly at Elpice. You're next. CB, like I said, you're up. Vervain, you're on deck. Get ready with what you want to do.
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
can I just take a healing potion as my bonus action and scurry away? Sorry, CB.
Excuse me.
I was gonna cast my scroll of fairy fire, so I've just gotta change. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mind Spike now. I don't think it's an attack roll. I'm not sure though.
Intelligence save, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, wisdom.
Wisdom? It fails.
My spell fails or he fails?
He's failed the check.
Okay. So then he will take 3d8 psychic damage.
Oh, Mind Spike. Oh, I was thinking Mind Sliver. Oh, that's gonna hit a lot.
I'm doing my level 2 spell here. 3d8. Should have had my d8s ready. There.
Come on, Cam.
Well, I was gonna cast fairy fire.
Okay, great minds think alike, CB.
Sure do. 17 damage.
Oh, nice.
But I yelled at him. I know this isn't the same type of attack, but I yell, "You only have your fists, but we have friends."
Oh, what? What? I have friends too. Attack! As you see the guards rushing out. Come on. So this guy is going to run, and then he's going to dash to get to Ilif.
I'm just going to move up 10 feet. Sorry, I wanted to get like a little bit closer.
This guard's going to run and then dash. I think he's going to go over to... Where does he face? He's going to go towards Elpice. I think he's going to go there. Yeah, they're just going to go to the first... They're going to attack... So I got 2 attacks against Elpice. First attack.
He's got surrounded.
11 to your AC.
No.
Okay.
No.
And a 19 against your AC.
Yeah.
6 points of slashing, piercing damage as the spear guard stabs into you.
Well, he is the spirit.
And you get punctures through. I don't know what you're wearing for your clothing, but like through near the ribs, you feel it puncture in. But that'll be the guard's turn. Vervain, you're up next. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna again move up. I'm gonna stick close to CB. How far? Elpice and Ilif have taken damage, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 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 I think I'm gonna use one of my channel divinities for preserve life, and I'm gonna give Elpice and Ilef each. I can split 15 hit points to bloodied creatures within my range, so I want to give each of you healing. Would I have a sense of who got hurt more? One person will get 1 hit point more than I think the other person.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys are at.
Yeah.
But-
Okay.
What did Vervain see?
Well, I'm not really seeing much from back here.
What do
Maybe
you
I'll
like
give it-
more?
I think because there's more people around LPs, you're gonna get you'll get 8, and Ilif, you'll get 7.
Thank you.
LPs, get out of there.
Movement action. Do I have anything I can do? I don't think I have any bonus actions. Nope,
Alright.
I think that's it. That's all I can do.
As that happens, you guys all notice that as this fight's happening, those little statuettes that have been poking around, just ping these.
Oh.
No. No.
They've seems to be leaking a green gas, and I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh God.
You're good.
14.
13.
You're good.
You have a +1. CB.
11.
11's good.
Oh, thank you.
10.
Just made it.
Oh God. 14.
Okay. All right. I think
I
everybody's.
got another nat 20 for 22.
All right. You're good. Bring us back to the top of the round. As you hear a cry, help! Come
The
from,
kids, the
come
kitties.
from the back of the room. Fate, you're up. Elpice, you're on deck.
Is talking a bonus action?
Free action. You can just talk.
It's a free. I yell to this statue over this floating entity. Is there anything you can do to help us here?
I'm a ghost. What do you want?
What do you want from me? I'm stuck in an orb here.
Yeah,
Oh,
stuck here.
I'm good. I'll scare them. Boo! No, there's nothing. I'm over here.
I like look at nothing. And go. It's a living. And I throw psychic.
I'm here. Try the veal. I'm here all week. In fact, I'm here all the time,
Great.
forever.
Great.
That's all I heard. I'm sorry.
So I
You can call me Chaos.
Okay. Thanks, Chaos. Thanks,
Oh.
KO.
Yeah.
Whip guard and hammer guard. I'm going to try to throw a psychic blade at them.
Okay. You see this blade, spectral blade, appear in Fate's hand as it gets thrown across. First one is a miss. Second one's a hit. And because they're engaged, you can sneak attack. So roll your damage plus your sneak attack.
What does that mean by
Go back up to your deck. Go back up to your spectral blade.
Sneak attack.
Psychic blade.
Yeah.
So roll the damage. And then add your sneak attack. Below it.
Plus
11. Nice.
5. Eerie.
And that was which one?
Whip guard.
Whip guard.
Watch me, nay, nay.
Okay. Looks real fucked up. You hit that dagger right in his throat. He's not dead yet, but he's bleeding out. As he's like,
Sorry, what was he like? Sorry.
Which guy was that?
Whip guard.
Peace. What are you doing on your turn?
Okay, so I have a few kind of things. I have concepts of a plan, and I want you to help me with what I can do. Thanks, Vervain. Appreciate that. So the first thing I want to ask is, if I go up, does that provoke an opportunity attack?
If you
Like up the stairs?
you go up
No,
the
up.
stairs and stay.
No. Up into the air. I can fly. So
If you fly and you leave melee, yes, you
Yeah.
get opportunity attacked.
We try though.
can I If I disengage, is that my action?
I believe so.
Okay. Can I still move?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have so many surrounding me. So I'm gonna disengage and I want to fly up and I want to go literally like behind them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start my plan for everyone else is I'm gonna start making my way towards the child's voice. But I'm gonna try and do kind of an illusion next turn to keep them confused. So, anyways, that's my idea. Right now, I'm hopefully just away from
I'll give
danger.
you that since you fly up there.
Very smart.
Okay.
Awesome.
Curious, what's your movement
Bonus
speed?
action? Do I have a bonus action in that?
Yep.
Okay. Because I left everyone, I'm going to. It looks like Ilis is still in the most danger, and I'm gonna say, "Remember, I'm still here for you." And I'm gonna give her a bardic inspiration. And Fate, don't forget you have a bardic inspiration too. I don't think you.
Nice. Riviera, you're on deck, but Matthias is gonna go first. He is gonna see you rushing past him, and is gonna pivot. He's gonna come after you, Elpiece.
Were you rushing or were you dragging?
He's gonna jump and try and grab at your legs to pull you down.
Okay.
So you
now,
just see
is
him
he-
launch off the ground.
Is he gonna take fire damage? Because it looks like he's in the fire right now.
So he's gonna do a grapple. So I'd like to contest against. You can either use your athletics or your acrobatics,
Okay.
and you're gonna try and compete with his strength. As he jumps, you feel him grab your legs, but does he hold on?
13.
And you feel him like holding on, and the weight. He's not maybe used to how big his body has gotten, and he slips, lets go, falls, and hits the ground below you. But he is definitely moved his way, and that's his action. So, Riviera, you're up next. I left you on deck.
The consequences of your actions are pulling you down.
Nice.
Very nice.
You see the mote of light that Riviera threw last turn just start to dissipate, and as it dissipates, the light around it seems to get a lot brighter as this beam focuses in intensely on the three guards in the middle there. I'm just going to add a fun little circle right here that's about 5 foot
Oh, it's so fun.
as he casts Moonbeam down on these three.
Yeah, Moonbeam.
Get them.
Yeah, Moonbeam.
Okay.
I'm going to need a bit of a save there from you, Eric.
It's the start of the turn, I believe.
No, it's immediately.
Can you read it?
So when the cylinder appears, each creature in it makes a con save throw. On a failed save, it takes 2d10 radiant damage.
What do we have to beat?
Con save, that's against my spell DC, that's a 12.
Roll your damage.
Oh, get him.
2d10 radiant.
Sick 'em.
Let's see. I want you, and I want...
Make up a number. Say it was 20.
That's an 8 and a 5.
Pretty
That's
good.
13 and half on a failed.
All right.
What?
Whip guard? How do you want to do this?
Jesus.
You just see the light pierce through, and the soul from his body just like pulls out and dissipates into the mist.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
The husk of the torso just drops.
Am I not to piss you off?
The other two, you can see their faces start to melt, kind of like Raiders of the Lost
Yes.
Ark.
Here's locked art.
Yeah.
They don't completely die, but you can see that like their bodies have been like very, very much mangled by this radiant energy that's pouring over them. To very, very strong effect. So he's dead. Hammerguard is looking very rough, and then Spearguard. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
Then I'm just gonna move up to the
Cool.
to CB and Vervain.
So,
a little bit closer.
Ilith, what are you doing? CB, you're on deck. Let's keep this rolling.
So Ilith is very happy that Elpice read her mind and went for the cry of the children that she saw. Sees the moonbeam come down, but is still like fixated on Matthias and the note that she got this morning from the flock. And she is going to like flip a page in the black book in her hand and is going to point towards Matthias and streak her hand across and this like streak of feathers poofs out, and she's gonna cast Guiding Bolt at Matthias.
Okay.
And it's still an advantage because of Fairy Fire, if I have that right.
Yep.
And it's at 2nd level because that's what I have to cast it at. Why? Could it be more at advantage? 13.
Unfortunately, the guiding bolt flies wide and does not strike this this creature.
Oh, she's really upset.
Unless you're doing anything else on your turn, I'm going to go to CB next.
Oh, wait, did you use your bardic inspiration?
Can I use that for attack rolls?
Yeah.
I didn't.
26.
Okay, 17.
That hits.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good call.
Can I borrow 3d6s, please?
Yeah. My dice are rolling good tonight.
That's 18 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, Maddie.
As he gets hit by this bolt, he coughs up some blood. And you can see him start spitting blood up. Like, oh, what the fuck? Looking up at El Piece above, and then looking back at where that strike comes from. CB, what are you doing?
I yell, "I'm gonna fuck you up," and then I cast Mind Spike on him again.
Okay. Ooh.
So it's a Wiz save 13. 13 to beat.
Oh, come on. I missed my dice tower. Physics. So I rolled a 13. What did you have?
13.
So he saves.
So he'll get half as much damage.
Okay.
So 17 divided by 2.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is there any other effects to Mind Spike, or is it just damage?
On a failed save, you also always know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of you are in the same plane of existence. So
Okay.
I would have had that from before. Can't become invisible. Can't become hidden from you, and if it has an invisible condition, it gains no benefit from that. But that's already negated.
Cool. Love it. Vervain, you're gonna be up next, but the guards are gonna go. Is it a trigger on the start of their turn?
No, because they're in it now. It's when the beam moves into them.
Okay. I think they're gonna attack Riviera.
Yeah, I think you can like move that beam now for free, basically, right? Yeah.
Okay, so these two guards are gonna attack you first. Hold on, I can't roll. The first one's a nat 20, and the second guard a 17 to hit.
Those are both gonna hit.
The nat 20 rolled 5 damage total,
Okay.
and 4 on the other guy.
5 and 4. Okay.
Yeah, so 9 total.
Riviera doesn't even break a sweat.
I like how the non-crit roll just is the
Yeah.
crit.
And the sword guard's gonna attack Isla. That misses as he swings wide, trying to strike you down. Vervain, what are you doing?
Eric, is it 2 saves to keep the moonbeam up, or 1?
2, 1 for each strike.
So it's a 13 and a 12.
Yeah, you're good.
Plus 3. Yeah. Okay.
The damage was less than 10.
Okay, seeing these two guards move on to Riviera, Vervain is going to shoot a guiding bolt at. Is the one encircled in the pink? They've got fairy fire.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Okay. How do I roll with advantage on D&D Beyond?
Just roll it twice.
Okay.
Or you can right click on the roll, and then it'll say roll with advantage, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's cool.
Cool.
Hey, that's really cool.
Okay. So
Oh, yeah,
that's
that
a
hits.
24 to hit. Do I hit him?
Oh, yeah.
Finish him.
Oh, you can send just to DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just send to the DM. That's super cool.
Oh, that's good.
Well,
Yeah.
Is that what I'm doing? I didn't know that's what I did.
Mhm.
Anyways.
No, you're
No,
good.
no,
you're
no.
good,
We're
you're
just
Okay.
exploring.
I also
its
love it. It also
capabilities.
shows up on the map for me too, which is
Oh, cool.
fantastic.
Okay, so that's 15 damage to Spear Guard.
How do you want to do this?
So Vervain got like a little nauseous seeing Ilif's like bird-like guiding bolt. His is more like you kind of like have a breeze of like walking through a meadow, and there's all different kinds of like there's goldenrod and there's other like herbally things just like come streaking off of it. If you have a pollen allergy, he's not the one to be near when he's fighting.
Sorry, Sean.
Yeah, but then that just like kind of hits him, and when he goes down, everybody's like, oh no. He's not really big on killing people. But anyways, he's now knocked down.
But he'll get up again.
Yeah, maybe. And I think he's gonna turn to CB and just say, are we going after the pink? Are we gonna go help?
The pink.
The pink.
He's
What is
known
pink?
you guys like less than 24 hours. He does not know all your names.
I love that. Pink.
Yes, we help.
Okay, but we shouldn't run through the moonbeam. We should go around it, right?
Bonus section where you remove it.
Ideally, yes.
Okay. All right, just checking. You run, I run.
Okay, I gotta wait for my turn.
Yeah, and I think I'll just say to the DM, like, if Vervain's aware that if he loses CB within 60 feet, then he's not going to try to let that happen. So if CB starts moving, Vervain starts moving.
Sounds good. All right,
Okay.
I need everybody to
I
make a
think that's it.
Constitution saving throw, please, as the gas is still pervasive.
I got a +1 though.
I need
Yep.
11 or higher.
17.
All right, if you're 10 or lower, you are now poisoned.
Oh,
Rolled a nat 1.
Oof. Okay.
extra poison.
Wait, no.
Isn't Vervain immune to poison?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that.
Because like that's a pretty poison ivy type thing for you to do.
I have advantage to avoid or end the poison condition,
Oh, so you can
but I don't.
you can roll with advantage that roll to get poisoned or not. So
Okay,
all right.
then I'll roll
Pete,
again.
what are you doing while
I'm gonna
you're in-
bonus action fly.
Yep.
How high can I fly?
As far as your movement speed,
I don't know.
you're 30 feet.
So I can fly 30 feet up.
If you go 30 feet up, that's your full movement.
That's my real full. I'm trying to get close to Caleb.
Mhm.
Caleb is 90 feet away from me.
Mhm.
Best I can do is here, hey?
30 with your movement. You could action dash.
What's the action dash?
If you don't fly, you could action dash and bonus action dash to get to 90 feet.
Okay, I do that. But do I take an attack into opportunity with the hammer guard and
As long as you
untie it?
don't like run next to them.
Okay, I'm gonna.
There's a quicker way, but that'll work. Okay, you get to the kid who seems to be just on the verge of going unconscious.
I do healing hand.
That's your whole turn.
Do everything.
That's-
But I moved.
you ran 90 feet in
You get
6
another
seconds.
and then you watch him pass.
You ran the equivalent of an Olympic sprinter.
Well,
It's pretty.
I'm coming for you, Caleb. It's okay.
It's 90 feet.
Just wait. She has to roll dice before she helps you, though.
Oh no.
Aaron, did you just sorry.
Peace, you're up.
Did you say you just ran the distance of an Olympic sprinter? 90 feet is 27 meters.
Actually,
Just saying.
I said the speed-
I need
the
to
speed-
point
Technically,
more
no.
there.
The speed of.
he did not say which Olympic sport stuff.
Yeah.
What
There's-
race is 27 meters long?
The 27-meter sprint.
Listen,
No.
If you
Hello?
extrapolate that speed to a 100-meter dash, it's slow as fuck.
Yeah. You know, 100 stairs in like 9 seconds.
No, hold on.
Sorry, I just had to say.
Olympic sprinters do run 27 feet. They just continue running after that.
That's semantics.
So let's see.
And
That's,
he didn't say stop after that.
so that's about 8. No, let's see, 12, 24 seconds.
That's about 10 o'clock at night. That's
Yeah,
what
I
that is. So continue.
But in a combat situation, up a set of stairs in full equipment. So
I'm not in full equipment.
all right.
My character's naked.
This naked woman runs up to the
That's
shadow.
what Olympic sprinters.
Canonically, she did explode all of her clothes off a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I wasn't here for
I'm
that.
just playing Baldur's Gate
Okay.
naked. I'm playing this naked.
All right, cool. LPC, you're up next. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and create a distraction from what's going on behind me, and I'm going to cast mirror image, and I'm going to have 3 different versions of Alpice appear,
Mhm.
standing in a line, blocking Maddie from seeing what's going on behind.
Love it.
And with that, I also get to use my beguiling magic, and I can cause him to have to make a wisdom save. And then if he doesn't succeed, he gets frightened.
Yeah.
So
That's a total. That's a total of 12.
okay, so it's a fail. So he's now going to be frightened for 1 minute.
Okay. What the?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
and that's all.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And I like wave my wings to make it scarier.
Aren't you flying?
I'm not currently flying. I
Oh.
landed. Yeah.
It's Matthias's turn next. Yeah, that'll be your turn. I'm trying to think what we need to do. Shit. Looking back, seeing 2 of the guards down, seeing Elpice, the 4 Elpice in front of him being terrified of him, seeing a little naked Fate run across.
I was not naked.
Okay, Fate run by.
Naked in spirit.
What does
He's gonna step back from you. You see him reach into his pocket. He grabs something, throws it up in the air, almost like oh shit, yeah, that works too. Like a little powder dust. As it drops over him, he goes invisible. Oh no, he can't go invisible.
Fire, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, that's gonna be his turn.
So just to clarify, he
Riviera,
does the whole like poof, and he's still there.
Riviera, you're up next.
Bring the moonbeam on him, baby. It can move up to 60 feet, and okay. So I'm just so you're aware, a creature also makes this save when the spell area moves into its space, and when it ends the spell area or ends its turn there. So right
Yeah, Eric
now,
knows
but
Moonbeam.
also yeah, we'll kind of change to this
it's
one
new-
Oh, it's
because
noon.
See that 2024 has new spells.
Noonbeam.
Noonbeam.
on subsequent turns, you pretty much move it across a path 60 feet and everything in it. It is
Yeah.
fucking
Jesus.
awesome.
It's-
Wow.
yeah, all the
That's-
spells are stronger because the monsters are stronger.
Yeah.
That was a nat 1 on Matthias.
16 points of radiant.
Okay, he's yeah.
Keeping your time.
I know. I'm watching time. You're up next, and CB's on deck.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, how is Matthias looking?
Real fucked up.
Great. Ilith sees the moonbeam and looks over at Riviera and is gonna say, might not exactly be a double down, but radiant seems to work really well. And once more, that like poof of feathers is gonna aim out towards him because of fairy fire. It's still advantage, and we're gonna cross our fingers that his dice roll better.
Boy, it's good timing.
Natural 20.
Roll
As
the
she
damage.
casts it, she's gonna yell, Matthias, I took your job, just FYI.
That's so good.
How do we need to roll dice?
Yep.
Yes. So that's 10d6. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You okay?
10d6.
It's a crit, right?
Yep.
So it's double the dice. Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, normally it's 5d6?
Double the dice.
3d6.
One.
I thought she said 10d6.
Oh, 5d6. Yeah. Wait.
She upcast it.
So it's upcast is 5 and a crit is 10?
That's damn.
That's
strong.
OP, man.
26 necrotic damage.
How do you want to do
Average.
this?
Nice.
We couldn't get anything out of him. I guess Caleb will tell
Right,
us.
radiant. Because it's guiding bolt.
Is he...
Um,
No, it doesn't matter if it's radiant or not.
yeah, holding the black book and the like feathers being shot out towards it. Ilith yells out, she took his job. I would love for the feathers to like their flight feathers, so they've got like the long kind of stalk.
Of course.
And as the guiding bolt goes, they just kind of turn and just like the stalk stalks into the back of him, kind of thing. Just because I know that Ravane does not like birds, we're gonna go full bird theme here. And it's just gonna like clatter into his back enough to like push him forward.
Put away, Vervain.
I vomit on CB.
It's like a back full of multicolored iridescent feathers of like all sizes, shapes.
Hey,
It's quite lovely.
It's a peacock. Of
Hey.
death.
as you see him drop to his knees, the two guards surrendering at the sight of their leader getting smote down. Yeah, I'll drop out of combat. What do you guys want to do?
Healing hands on Caleb.
All right, you healing hands. You heal. You try to heal. As you do, you get the sense that that magic seems to be rebuffed, as the healing doesn't seem to take hold.
Does anyone have like restoration?
I grab the guard in front of me and start dragging him up to Caleb.
Yeah.
Nice.
What?
You're gonna make this fuck, I lost it. You're gonna make this situation a little bit better.
How?
You're gonna tell me, what were you doing?
Matthias, the Punisher, was draining him. Said, don't kill me. His powers were Matthias's. It was his. It was our boss's. I don't know how to heal him. What do you said something about
Is he awake?
Caleb? He's
Yeah.
like struggling to keep
Struggling,
consciousness. Something about magics won't heal. Like the returning him to the earth. Something about I don't know. Naturopathy?
Hey, we have
Oh, look at that.
the vein.
We need to make a potion.
Would you like another herbalism kit?
You ready for
Yes,
a
because
third?
I still don't have a herbalism kit.
What you gain is that Caleb is very drained. You kind of have an idea of how to cure him, but it's going to take a lot of work putting together different remedies, tinctures, salves, and it's going to take you a lot of time to bring him back. So what I'm thinking is, if you are wanting to or willing to bring Caleb home to heal him, you can certainly do that. You can work on that. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Maybe that's something.
Yeah, let's bring him back because I think we all need to heal too. So we can go back, heal him, and then go get water next time.
And
I scored. That was a pain in the ass because they walk different
Yeah, tempo.
speeds of
Yeah.
you. Yeah, Don gets it.
Help me escape.
and with that, I will say you guys all level up.
Yeah.
Is that including Vervain?
Yes, Vervain can level up too.
Yeah.
As Vervain is tending to Caleb and bringing him back to himself, we'll see where the adventure goes from there.
Yay.
It's been an adventure, everyone, but I think I need to prioritize taking care of this child. So you go adventure for a bit and then maybe come see me later.
Excellent.